So holidays are the perfect excuse to play around and do some really fun makeup that you normally wouldn't do. And that's exactly what I did for this eye look. What do you think? Would you try it? So even if you're looking at these eye colors and you're like, oh, that's not for me, I don't want to do pinks and purples, stick around and watch the tutorial because I'm going to show you how to do a halo eye, which is what this technique is called. And you can totally switch around the colors and do it with a more neutral palette, but the steps will be the same. So still stick around, and then I dare you to do something fun and try doing this eye look with pinks and purples, okay? It's super fun, and I love how it turns out. It's perfect for Valentine's Day, perfect for like girls' night, or just really anytime you want a really fun and spunky look. I think it's just, I love it, but I love purple, so I'm a little biased. So anyway, stay tuned and watch the tutorial. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right, so as you can see, I already have a few steps done. I have what I call my base face on, which is my foundation, which is, I'm currently using the Buff shade, which is one of our neutral shades. And then I also already put on my concealer under my eyes. I use white and light to kind of highlight and conceal, and then the light concealer to cover any blemishes that are still popping through. And then I've also filled in my eyebrows already with Rustic Brown. And on my lips, I have one layer of Nude Pink and 2 layers of Bombshell to get this gorgeous pink, okay? So if you have any questions about how to apply concealer, how to apply foundation or your eyebrows or LipSense, please let me know down in the comments, but I wanted to save some time for this tutorial and kind of do those steps already. Okay, so now let's get to the fun stuff. Let's put on the fun colors. Okay, so for this look, I really want my main focus to be the eyes. So for my cheeks, for my blush, I'm going to use Toasted Rose BlushSense. Okay, so this is a really toasted rose. It's like an earthy, rosy color, okay? So it's gonna go on super creamy. So I'm just applying a few tiny dots right on my cheekbone and then going in with a stippling brush to blend it out. You can totally do this with your fingers as well, but I love using a stippling brush for a really natural look. So as you can see, adding the blush really like warmed up my look and brought some healthy coloring back into my cheeks. So please, if you're doing your makeup, don't skip blush, especially if you put foundation on or even like our color correcting tinted moisturizer that can really like even everything out, and then you need to bring some color back in. So please don't skip the blush step. It can really add a lot. Okay, so but next we're going to do our eye makeup. So I'm going to do a halo eye is what it's called. So I'm basically going to be putting colors in the outside and then a different color in the inside. But we're going to start, as always, with the transition color. So I'm currently going to be using Pretty in Pink, which is a limited edition shade, because I think it's perfect for what I'm wanting from this look. However, if you do not have perfect pink, we have a lot of other limited edition pinks out there, but you could also use our Pink Berry BlushSense, okay? I actually got this to use more as eyeshadow than blush first, but I actually like it as blush too. But this makes a perfect pink eyeshadow as well. So if you don't have Pretty in Pink, or Pretty in Pink is not available, Pink Berry is a great option. So let's go ahead and start putting this on. When you place your transition color, you want your eye open and looking straight ahead at the mirror, and then you place your color above your crease line. So it might seem a little higher than it should be, but I promise it's not. You want to be able to see that color when your eye is open. So then you kind of just blend back and forth in a windshield wiper motion, and then make sure it doesn't go too low. Okay, next comes the start of our halo. I'm going to be using Violet ShadowSense. It was part of our rainbow collection a while ago. But if you don't have Violet ShadowSense, you could use Deep Plum. It's another limited edition shadow. If you don't have a darker purple like this, you can totally get creative and mix and match some blush scents with ShadowSense, like Cherry BlushSense and Denim ShadowSense, and kind of mix and match some other shades to kind of get a purple, okay? But hopefully you have one of these awesome purple shades that you can play around with. So I'm going to be putting it in the outer corner and the inner corner and leaving the middle part blank. So you start by just putting the purple in the outer corner and inner corner, kind of just put a couple dots on, and then I take a small fluffy brush and I kind of just like pat the color in. I don't blend it around too much because I'm kind of trying to keep the color where I put it. Of course, then I am going to do like a upside down U or like a rainbow and kind of connect those two sides just in like the lower crease. And then you can go in and add a little bit more purple till you get the desired pigment that you want. And then I take it and I go on my lower lash line as well and use that same fluffy brush to kind of smoke it out. Remember, it's always easier to add more pigment than it is to take away. So I've been going in, you see me kind of messing around a lot, but I just go in with just the smallest amount more of color to pack it in or blend it out. Okay, next comes the highlight part. So when you do a halo eye, you have a darker color on the outside and then a lighter color, contrasting color in the middle. Okay, so I'm going to be using pink Opal Shimmer for this. If you wanted to keep it like a matte look, you could use pink frost or something like that, or even like lilac or lavender shimmer or something like that. Shell glitter, if you happen to have shell glitter, anything that's lighter than the outside. Even silver shimmer would be a really great option. That's one of our permanent line colors. So you're just going to pat this on right above the pupil. So I like to use a small flat brush for this part, and I take the product off the wand with the brush and then apply it to my lid so I don't have too much product. And so I go straight up above the pupil and then kind of out a little bit and make it a little bit wider as well. And then you take the same brush that you used for like your darker purple color and you kind of blend out the edges. You don't put any more purple product on it, you're just kind of blending the products together. And then I'm using that same highlight color on the inner corner on my lower lashes just to bring some highlight down there. And then of course you can always add more if you think you need more in the middle. Now it's time to finish it off with some mascara. There we go. There's the completed look. What do you think? Would you try it for Valentine's Day? Maybe date night, girls' night? I think it's pretty fun. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.